Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name remains Brigie. If this is your first time of seeing my face on your screen, you're welcome. You're welcome to this big, amazing and happy family. On this channel I share my faith, lifestyle, motherhood, relationship. On days like this we have general chit chat, and if these are the kind of things you like to see, kindly hit on the red subscribe button down there that says subscribe and be part of this blessed tribe. Today is one of those days where we have our chit chat videos, and I was going on the street of Instagram and I saw therealwarripikin. Therealwarripikin Afoke is one of Nigeria's biggest influencers, and every time she comes on board to tell us how she started from the scratch from her husband, and over the week she put up that picture. She's showing where they started from and where they are right now. And I've come to encourage somebody, because this is a very woke generation where everybody wants instant noodles that will just cook for like 2 minutes. The noodles is ready to eat. Nobody is ready to build from the scratch, and it is okay to build from the scratch with your husband. You meet a man, he has prospects. Even if what you are saying now is got a small job, and then according to her husband was earning 30,000 naira, which is less than $100 at the time they met and they got married. That was his income for 1 year. But what she was saying was she saw the future. She told us how the man was saying, why me? How come you love me like this? Why do you want to marry me? I'm staying in one of the remotest part of Abuja. That's where I could afford to rent a house. Abuja is a very big city, if all of us know. And he was staying like the outskirts of Abuja. And the husband was saying, why do you want to marry me? I stay on the outskirts of town. Why do you want to marry me? This is my income. I earn just 30,000 naira as a monthly income. Why do you want to marry me? Why me? Why don't you look for something better? But you know what, with her, she could see the future. It is not there today, but I know where God is taking us to. It is not there today. You are not where I want you to be, or where you want to be for yourself. I have every ability and capability in me to make any man that comes into my life. I know that together on this journey we are going to make it. Those were the prospects that she had, and then she went with it, and today we can see where she is. She's signing deals, she's brand ambassador, she's on billboards, and everybody like, oh, how come, from where to where? Now we are seeing the glory and everybody's being carried away, but no one wants to know the testimony of where she's coming from. And I'm so happy that for someone like her that keeps reminding us of where she started from, or keep reminding the new generation or the upcoming people that can be there today, but you don't know what God has in future for you. There is a greater dream that lies ahead. And so what I want to encourage you today is, when you are getting married, don't look at the now. Don't look at the present. Look at the prospect of that person. What is the dream of this person? Where is the person going? Can this person lead me? Or can this person be with me on this drive where I know we are surely going to win? Just yesterday, I was on Olori Esho's channel. She's a YouTuber. She's based in Houston. And she shared the same story of where she started. That when they started, they were broke. Herself and her husband, they were broke. They did not have anything. He was living in an apartment that she did not like. And she told her husband, like, you know what? This house, we are not going to have any baby here. That does not make her less of an individual. That does not make her less of a woman. Or that does not make her an understanding or a loving wife. But she knows and she understood the vision of where they were going through. And today, they moved from, she told her story of how they moved from Lagos. The husband got a better job in Abuja. They got a better apartment. And now they have relocated to the Houston and they have a son. That is what I'm trying to say. That we should not look at the picture right now. There is a better picture ahead. I know this generation is woke with thousands of dollars wedding on the internet now. See weddings that break the internet. We see all the glam and everything, the Instagram life, and then we aspire to perspire and all the big dreams and all the expensive stuff. If you cannot get it now, there is no problem. There is a whole life. There is a whole journey after the wedding day. All I need you to go into marriage is with your eyes, the eyes of your understanding being opened. Yes, open the eyes of your understanding. Look at the person you are going into life's journey with. Forget the Instagram naysayers. Close your ears to what everyone is going to say. I know, yes, we want to And then, you know, something about Real Warripikin was she would always come out and she would put, I think sometime ago last year or sometime early this year, she put up some wedding gown. She said this was the wedding gown of her dream, but this was the wedding gown she finally used for her wedding because that was what they could afford. But today, if she wants to go back and use $10,000 wedding gown, is she not going to afford it? She'll be able to afford it. But years ago, they couldn't afford it. But that does not, that journey that she took with her husband made her the person, the celebrity that we are seeing today. So if you're a young girl out there, you're a young boy, look at prospects. Look at vision. Look at his intellectuals. Look at his goals. Forget about what you see today. Forget it. My own personal story, when myself and my husband were planning to get married, there was a girl at my office like, oh, I heard you're getting married, Bridgie. Is it the Picanto guy you're getting married to? And I said, yes. Why did she use that frame Picanto? Because that was the car he was bringing there. And he didn't even have a car when I met him. Before our wedding, he got a car. He got a better car that she was dating somebody that was working in one of the big oil companies. Yeah, and she went on to say how rich he was and all of that and all of those, and how she flies to see him in Port Harcourt and all of that. But at that point, and I said, he's not even the owner of that car because that car was his official car. That car belongs to his company where he works. It's not his car. Guess what? At the time I was living in Abuja, which was like 5 years into my marriage, we were married, we had a daughter. She was still not married. I am not saying that is the thing, but for somebody like her, she was very materialistic. That was a go-getter for her. He had to get a big car. He had to be this. He had to work in certain places and all of those. But for me, it's not a problem. Today, I cannot say that the car is my problem. I cannot mention that. I cannot say I'm praying today and saying, God, I want it. No, that's not my problem. Where God has taken me to 10 years after is nothing compared to then. Where he's working right now, the kind of job he has right now, where we are in our marriage, in our lives right now, is far bigger and better than what that person could see 10 years ago. So what am I trying to tell you? If you see prospects, when you are going into a relationship, go with the eyes of your understanding open, young girl. Don't get attracted to the person because of the materialistic things that you can see. I had a cousin back then, when we were in school, he was a broke nigga. He didn't have anything. Himself and they are my cousins. We virtually lived in the same house and everything. But he had this girlfriend then that would always come, and I'm sure then the girlfriend would always come and even give him money because she was running her mom's business, and then, you know, she could make a little bit of income here and there, maybe get more money than my cousin. But today they are married, they have 2 lovely kids, they are doing so well. Like, you could even at times, I talk to my cousin and we laugh over it, looking back at where he was coming from, looking back at his status then when he was going to school. He was broke, he didn't have money, he didn't have anything, but this girl stood by him, and today they are happily married. Today she's living comfortably. Today is very, very comfortable, and she's living comfortably well. So young girl, leave this work life. A lot of this work life, they are all fallacies. A lot of these things we see on the ground, they are all lies. It is very, very okay to build with that man from the scratch. It is very, very okay to build with that brother from the scratch. It is very, very, very okay to start from the scratch with the person so that both of you will grow together. Be the one that will say, excuse me, you know what? Let's hide on this journey because I know what I see in the inside of this man. He might not be there yet, but I know he's on a journey. He might not be there yet, but I see the hard work that he puts in. He might not be there yet, but I see how zealous he is for this thing, for his career, for his job. I've spoken with him. I can see prospects in him. I can see hard work. I can see effort that's been put into this career. So therefore, I know he's going to grow. Don't give up on any man because he has not gotten there yet. I know it's beautiful when you have someone that could spend on the money and all of that now. But there are so many people that cannot. But that doesn't mean you should give up on them because you don't know what the future holds. If the two of you can hold on to God, God will take you to a beautiful place where eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man. What it will do for you and your spouse, eyes have not seen it. Once he has prospects, sweetheart, please go for him. If he has dreams, he has ambitions, you see the hard work he's putting in, it is very, very okay to build with him. If he's God-fearing, he's good, he has prospects, he has dreams, he has zeal for all that he does, he's putting in so much effort. You can see that he's passionate about his career. He loves you, he supports you, he encourages you, and you yourself, you are hardworking. Excuse me, go head on. God will give the increase. You are not handicapped. You yourself, you have to know what you bring to the table. Excuse me, I know what I am made of. I know the God backing that I have. I know that I can achieve something. And if you can achieve something and it brings something, excuse me, you're going to blossom. God is going to give the both of you increase when you put in your efforts. Ready-made is good, but if you don't have ready-made, pick what you have, build with him, and I tell you, God will give you increase. I love you, and I hope this video blesses somebody. I hope to see your comments, your reactions, whatever you have to say, drop it in the comment section, and I will be there waiting for you. Bye.